somebody sent us a message. It says a civil servant is permitted to do agriculture while in service. The agricultural sector is quite diverse, and you could choose a subsector to work with. I myself am a civil servant, and I actually get involved in poultry, and it's doing well. I sell my eggs and I sell the chicken. Thank you. And I think I know this person, John, because I think I bought eggs and chicken from him. His eggs actually very nice, and his chicken quite hefty.
This was the first time I went to Abuja. I went by train, which was very.
Oh, train!
I went by train, and it was
wow,
fantastic.
That's nice.
Yes, but do you know what? By the time I got there, I now met different people who were selling. And they told me that all I needed to do was that I shouldn't waste money to come there anymore. Yeah. That I should just tell them, they will send me what I need and they will send it to Abuja. And you know, when they told me all that, because I like to feel the fabric and buy, it's very, very important. You can see something, and when they send the thing to you, it's different. Exactly. Then I started calculating the cost of the airfare to Lagos, from the airfare, then the transport to Abeokuta, all around Abeokuta, and I realized I was saving a lot. So, like he said, the internet. What are we using our phones? Because we use our phones for the wrong things. We use it to take pictures, have fun, talk on the phone and all that.
Post your pictures.
So the thing here is that we can use our phone to make money.
Even if you want to post your picture, if your picture is part of what you're selling.
Yes.
For instance, I know that you post on a daily basis.
Yes, I do.
And you do that to showcase your outfit.
Yes.
You know, Chingos by Joy. If that's what you're doing, it's okay.
Yeah, okay.
But if you're just posting to show us your face, and I feel your face didn't change from yesterday.
I would call myself maybe a mini influencer. I have about 47,000 followers on Facebook.
Wow.
It's intentional. It's intentional. Initially, everything I was doing was text-based. Then I now noticed that the odd once in a while that I'll add a picture to it, I'll get more views, more comments, more interaction with that. So I now got to a place where I was like, okay, this is not just a coincidence. Clearly, there's something about pictures and videos that help you gain more traction.
Oh, yes.
So now, every post I put up, I put a nice picture of myself. You know, first of all, I like looking good. And if I look good today, and I want to snap a nice picture, and celebrate the fact, say, God had mercy on me and allowed me to wake up today and even snap a picture. And then I put a nice post, and people go there and interact with it. That's how I was stuck at 12,000 people for like 4 or 5 years. This 47,000 I'm talking now came within the span of less than 1 year. Because I started adding pictures to my posts. Nice, decent pictures. You'll not find me exposing anything. You know? So, and the thing is this, social capital. You need people. Whether these people are going to be online, whether they're in the physical, somehow you need people. When you have people, opportunities come from people. Yes. And then again, what am I posting about? I post commonsensical stuff. You will not, for the life of, once in a while I'll post something funny and things like that, but I avoid posting things that...
controversial things.
Controversy is good. It helps you. But it depends on the kind of controversy. I try to avoid man and woman bedroom nakedness kind of thing. So for the most part, I like to think that my content on my Facebook page particularly is reasonably wholesome. It's not the kind of thing that would embarrass anybody, and things like that. So yeah.
If you have that number of people, you can actually begin, like Mr. Francis said, to take on adverts.
Exactly.
On your page and make money.
Exactly. I'm hoping that very soon I hit 100,000 people. It's intentional.
You know, when you were saying something about the person who sent a message about selling chicken and eggs, it reminded me of something. Not bringing a little humor. A few years ago, I remember my neighbor when ShopRite came to me at ShopRite local Buma. So I stopped buying eggs from our local vendor, and I started buying eggs in ShopRite. Eggs that are washed and clean inside that plastic. I even had a stamp on it. And I remember she told me about a friend of hers who had opened a farm, and her eggs were relatively cheap. And I said, no, I don't buy poo eggs. Why this? It reminded me because a few days ago she sent me a message and we laughed over it until the eggs became ridiculously expensive in ShopRite. Then I went back to poo eggs. But the thing is, I remember she was saying that she calls me neighbor. I remember your poo eggs matter, but I want to ask this now on air. Why is it those who own these farms, why can they not wash these eggs?
It goes back to what I was talking about. Packaging, not just the eggs. If you want something to sell real fast, usually, when a food is before you, the eyes eat first before the mouth eats. And usually the eye goes to straight up what is beautiful. So if you want to be able to sell fast, they need to, have a good sense of presentation.
It's about presentation or even about hygiene.
Not just hygiene.
Eggs, the toppings of the chickens are all about the eggs.
Not just hygiene, those people are always in a hurry. They believe you can handle it. So I mean, if you're
apart from that, the chances of getting so many broken eggs is very high.
when you
When you
wash,
wash
Yes,
Okay.
not because you, the owner, you will not be the one washing all the eggs now. So those hands that you've hired, they are not going
They're
to be
not
as careful
responsible
as
for
you.
you.
So as long as the whole thing is not covered in a solid cake of poop, if it's just all those small, you just sell it like that. Like me, for instance, I wash my
I wash
eggs.
Yeah, we have to wash them.
Mm.
We have to-
Even if I buy it
I
from
use
a-
soap, wash the
I
thing
wash
and
it
rinse it
before I
properly
use
because
it.
when you get salmonella poisoning, the stomach pain that follows that thing,
it's awful.
it's awful. So
Yeah.
even if there's no small stain of
Yeah, you must
anything,
still
I
wash
still
them,
wash it
yeah.
before breaking.
So not even just the egg, like you mentioned, it's important. Whatever we do, you put a lot of packaging.
The
I can
packaging is very
yes, I can
important.
make clothes for you. People have made clothes that I never really wore,
Yeah,
But when they bring it, the way they package it, put it in a nice looking bag and all of that, when you see it, you're excited. So you may open it, may not be that what you really wanted, but the fact is, I would appreciate it if it comes with good, nice packaging.
yeah.
Whatever we find
It
ourselves
helps.
doing, even if you're selling yam, you're selling potato, make a good package. In the offices, like Mr. Francis told us,
Yeah.
money is in the streets of Abuja,
Abuja, so
money is in the streets of
yeah.
Nigeria, and he now told us that the money are human beings. You work in an establishment, 2,000 people.
Yeah.
You're from Benue, where
bring
food,
yam.
food is plenty, and the people are not buying your yam. Then something is wrong.
You don't even
something
have,
is
like
wrong.
you said, you don't even have to be the one
You don't
farming.
even need to
You
go.
just have to have a
Yeah.
contact of
Exactly.
person who's
Somebody
farming
will
and
send
get the
you
buyers.
yam
Exactly.
from
Exactly.
Benue, Macaulay, whatever it is. And then your own is to tell your colleagues, I sell yam. And because you're not putting it in a shop, you will find out that you can drop, if yam is 3,500 in the market, you can sell for 3,200. And you still make the gain.